Stay cool.
Hit the button, baby. Thor News presents. This is a Thor News presentation.
Deal with it.
Hit the button, baby. Thor News presents.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for bad news? And a shocker? The Los Angeles Times is reporting that state water agency unlikely to meet deadlines to repair the Oroville reservoir, experts say. That is not good news, because they had said before that the Oroville Dam must be repaired by November 1st, or it could be total doom for everyone in California. March 24th, an engineering expert who visited the troubled Oroville reservoir this week said... An engineering expert who visited the troubled Oroville reservoir said this week that it would be nearly impossible for the state to complete temporary repairs to its fractured and eroded main spillway by a target date of November 1st. Now, that makes it really kind of super doomy. It's a weird commercial to have on. In a report submitted to the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission this week, a panel of 5 independent consulting engineers warned that a significant risk would be incurred if the main spillway was not operational after October, which is the traditional start of California's rainy season. Well, that's good news that California's rainy season hasn't even begun yet, and it's raining in California today. However, an engineering and risk management expert who was not part of the consulting panel told the Times this week that he doubted the state could meet such a close deadline. I think it's a challenging timeline, said Robert Bay of UC Berkeley's Center for Catastrophic Risk Management. Well, to government skeptics, any timeline you present to government is going to be a great challenge. See the James Webb Space Telescope, for example. Although in good news, the space pirates or the aliens or the shadow government have been spamming the West Coast with a high-pressure microwave bubble that has been keeping almost all moisture out of California for the month of March. So that's good news, except if you're in Oregon, Washington, or the rest of America, because then the jet stream tries to readjust itself, overcompensate, and it ends up being really bad, severe weather. So, Bia, a retired civil engineering professor who led an investigation into failure of the New Orleans levee system after Hurricane Katrina, visited the reservoir recently to review inspection documents as well as the report by the independent board of consultants. The consultants proposed that temporary repairs to the spillway be completed by November 1st and that the permanent repairs be completed after the rainy season. In order to accomplish this, report authors said the Department of Water Resources should award grading contracts by March 31st, complete design plans by mid-May, and approve a construction contract by June 1st. That would give the company 5 months to complete the work, the report suggested. See, I don't think they're going to get it. And my big fear is that when this thing breaks, it's going to cause a cascading domino failure effect across all California infrastructure. I mean, we've already seen it. The rains tear out a giant bridge that led to Big Sur, which has stranded a lot of the locals and businesses. It smells like something's burning, like plastic. Bay said that schedule leaves little space for unanticipated problems. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm not even sure the Oroville Dam would be the one that'll break first. Situations like this, sometimes it's the ones they don't even talk about that happen. What? Okay. Previous experience with these kinds of rushed field constructions projects clearly indicates expect the unexpected. That's what I was just saying. B said there will be delays that result in extension of optimistic schedules. According to department spokeswoman, I don't want to start a war, Lauren Bisnet, the agency is still formulating a plan of action. Yeah, I guess it's been 2 months since this shit started. And they're like, hey, give us time. It's like, 2 months, dude. How much time do you need to avoid a catastrophic situation that could really affect almost all of California? Is you have a plan in case it's not part of the plan? It's going to fail. Whether now or 100 years from now, we're in the process of analyzing alternative approaches, both temporary and permanent. We expect to detail the process and preferred alternatives within the next weeks. Bissonette wrote in an email Friday. She said the agency was committed to completing the job on time. Maybe they don't know what commitment means. DWR has stated from the beginning that our objective is to have a fully functional spillway before the start of next storm season. Response and recovery efforts are being expedited to make that happen. The spillway, although not part of Oroville Dam itself, is the primary means of releasing water from Lake Oroville in a controlled fashion. Without it, water levels would steadily rise until the lake overflowed the reservoir and flooded the Feather River and surrounding communities. A steeply sloped stretch of concrete some 3,000 feet long. The main spillway is as wide as a 4-lane highway, but it is jacked up as Iraq after we left, freeing them. Asterisk. Water released from the reservoir can speed along the channel at more than 50 miles per hour, and the force it exerts on the concrete is tremendous. After half a century of service, those forces finally hammered through the spillway's concrete deck and caused a major crisis in February, when more than 100,000 area residents were evacuated. Since then, the Department of Water Resources has scrambled to shore up and stabilize erosion at the main spillway and an earthen emergency spillway. Yeah, there are multiple ways that thing could fail. And I've said that the main spillway, it's kind of like the wick to the firecracker, and the wick is burning, bro. And we do have storm after storm after storm coming in. The agency has also had to perform a delicate balancing act as it alternates between conducting repairs to the main spillway and using it to release runoff from a record season of rain and snow. The result has been a yo-yo effect with the reservoir's water level. Bill Croyle, acting director for the agency, estimated that crews may have to release water down the main spillway 2 more times before June. Man, why even date your shit, man? Pretty sure it'll be more than 2. I'll take that bet. Anyway, we'll stay on top of this, keep you posted. God bless everyone, and I would definitely take this seriously. I would think it's only a matter of time. Peace out.